So, guys, welcome to class. Managerial accounting. Are you all in the right spot? Don't tell me it doesn't exist. Okay. So sorry about that. As far as this class goes, when you enter the D2L, know right away I will have announcements for you. Please make sure you look at those announcements. When you go to the materials and the content section, you will see each of the weeks. I believe all the other weeks are hidden for you, except week 1 is available for you. You'll locate your PowerPoints here. The lectures, since this is a new book, I'm just recording all new lectures. So once this is done, I'll post it for you. And it's in the links here where you will access the reviews, the homework, the Excel, and the quiz. Okay. I do want to go over the syllabus because this will really help you understand all the expectations of this class. Now, this will show you, we're going to meet here. For the first 6 weeks, we'll meet in class. In week 7, when you take the midterm, we won't have class that week. Okay. Then I am planning on having class on the Thursday, right before Thanksgiving. But that will be our last class, guys, because then we'll have a catch-up week. We'll have a week to study for the final and then the final. So
we're having class on a Thursday?
I meant Wednesday. I'm so sorry. What is today? Wednesday. I got up this morning at 5 a.m. I drive from Red Wing. I'm a little like, you know how you have to get used to the whole schedule again? That's where I'm at today. Sorry. Wednesday, not Thursday. Thursday is Thanksgiving. We will have class on that Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Okay. That will be our last class. No, the best way to communicate with me is through email. Would you all have a problem if we had a group text? That way, if there's ever an issue with, not having class on a day, I can text everyone the night before. Do you have is that okay? Here is for my first class. Can you guys just start it down here and put your name and your phone number? This afternoon, I will send the whole class a group text. So that way we're all on the same page. You are welcome to text me. I just prefer you don't call me on my cell, but you can text me if you have questions. Nancy Shoemake, please call me Nancy. Okay. Don't call me Professor Shoemake. I'd love Nancy. But as I say, I'll answer to about anything. My cell phone is 651-707-3889. Okay. I'll text you. If you do text me, just say, hi, I'm so-and-so from Managerial. I don't give anyone online my numbers. I only give those in class, just in case we have issues. Okay. Please but I would prefer you email me unless it's an emergency. Okay. In this class, we will utilize D2L for all of our coursework through McGraw-Hill Connect. A couple things that I want you to know. You will have any of you guys had me for financial accounting? Okay. Chapter reviews are really big to me. I'm trying to keep it a little smaller. I'm trying to reduce the time, but this first chapter probably has a lot in it. Know that there will be 13 reviews in this class. You get to drop the lowest 2. There will be 12 chapter Excels. You get to drop the lowest 2. 13 quizzes. You get to drop the lowest 2. If you go into the final with an A, you don't have to take the final. Okay. Know that the chapter quizzes, unlike financial accounting, are just 10 multiple choice. Okay. So 10 multiple choice, you have 2 attempts, 90 minutes each. Yes.
So we'll do
I'll show you exactly. So the chapter reviews really help you learn the material. Okay. So guys, know you can always drop the first, or you can drop 2 of each item. As far as the reviews, apart from week 1, they will be due always Thursday evening. Week 1, they're due Monday evening. Chapter lectures, I will provide them. We're in class, but I will also put them online. So if you have questions, you can go back. We'll also be going through homework problems. Sometimes that's real helpful for you. Know that the homework and the Excel are always due on Monday evening. The quiz is always due on Monday evening. I never allow for extensions, so please don't ask. Okay. If you have an emergency, anyone who knows me well enough knows, I mean, I've had people that are pregnant or people that parents died. Of course, I am flexible, but don't ask me to extend any assignment just because you were too busy or you're not feeling well. You have all week to do it. Thank you so very much. Does that make sense, guys? 5, 6, 8, 9, 7. Right. Good. I can read everyone's handwriting. Awesome. Now, do you go by Yosef or Yusuf? Yusuf. One of my best friends in college was Yusuf, but I always called him Yosef. Probably it's wrong. No, the quizzes are 10 multiple choice. Easy. I mean, meaning you're not having problems with them. The midterm and the final, 33 multiple choice. You will be given a study guide. I don't give you the solutions because usually a lot of those questions are the exact same ones as on the midterm and the ending. If you have a 90% going into the final, you don't have to take the final. I'll let you know that. Again, there are no late assignments. I don't give extra credit, but I do note that students that participate regularly in the discussion board or in the classroom with other students, I'm aware of that. And if you're sitting with an 87, chances are I'll bump you up. Okay. I appreciate when you help out. Sometimes a student will get on and go, I am so stuck at this. And I'll be on to respond, but if you guys respond, that's very helpful. No, we'll meet in class every Wednesday. Apart from week 1, chapter reviews are due on Thursday. A lot of the homework we'll cover in class. If we don't cover in class, I will still let you take a snapshot of the solutions, just so you don't waste your time trying to come up with the answers. You could use those solutions and just do your homework and be done, or you can use those solutions to help you understand. If I'm making sense, I really like having the answers. So when I'm doing a problem, it makes sense to me instead of spending my time frustrated. So I do provide you with the answers. You won't see the answers in the lectures though, because I'll shut my lectures off and give them to you in class. So if you're in class, you get them. If you're not in class, you don't get them. Got it, guys? Cool. Any students with special needs, I should be getting a letter. I'll do anything I can to accommodate you. Know that this first week, if you do not submit either a homework or a quiz in week 1, I drop you. Okay. Even though you're sitting in class, it's just a tough class. And so stay with me. Religious holidays, anything I can do to accommodate if anyone's got special needs or not special needs, but commitments due to observing any holiday, I'm here to help. I use your email account. If you email me with a Gmail, I'll respond with your Gmail, but anything I send you is through Anoka. Diversity inclusion. This is really important to me, guys. In this culture and day and age, we just have to be so respectful of each other. It's the intent of the college that students from all diverse backgrounds and perspectives be well served, that all students' learning needs to be addressed both in and out of class, and that the diversity that the students bring to class be reviewed as a resource and benefit. So all my material presented will always be respectful in terms of diversity, gender identity, sexuality, disability, age, socioeconomic status, ethnicity, race, nationality, religion, and culture. What do I mean? I mean, we are all equal in this class. It's going to come from the top. I am going to be respectful of any of your choices. Guys, the truth is we all have different opinions. We all have different, ideas, but in terms of this class, everyone's going to be treated equal. You'll get that from me, and we're going to give it to each other. That's all. I want you all to know I'm not going to judge anybody. Okay? This class doesn't need, it's not a philosophy class or a sociology class where we're going to bring up issues that are going to rub each other wrong. Got it? Good. Tutoring. We have a great tutor, Stuart Rowe. Any of you guys know Stuart? Awesome. He's very helpful. This is what we are going to cover each week. We're in week 1. Everything's going to be due Monday evening. Please note, up to week 6, we're going to meet in class each week. In week 7, it's all online. I'm going to be in Georgia visiting my 5 grandchildren. Okay. So I will even have my office hours all online that week. Okay. Because you're taking the midterm that week, so we're not going to be in class. Then we're going to be meeting again, 8, 9, 10. We're going to meet through the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, not on Thursday, Wednesdays. After that Wednesday, we meet in class. We're done with class. Okay. We'll have a week of rest. Then we're studying for the final and then the final. Okay. If I have some emergency where I can't get to class, I will text you. It shouldn't happen. I'm not expecting it. Plus, you're my 10 o'clock. I've got an 8 o'clock here. Okay. But I kind of wanted the text just in case. What if in November we get snow and we decide we're going to do it from home Zoom? Got it, guys? Questions? I've got a couple things to explain. Excels. The Excel, you will have an Excel each week. I do want to talk about the Excel. In the past, so many students get this wrong, even though I explain it. So I am going to physically show you what I'm talking about. Because guys, your homework and your Excel and even your quiz should be 100%, because you can take that quiz twice. Okay. But I want to show you in the Excel what I'm talking about. For week 1's Excel, it will ask you to download this file, this Excel file. You're going to, download it, and you're going to work on this Excel file. What it shows you initially, it'll say, download the apply an Excel form and enter formulas in all cells that contain question marks. For example, in cell C18, enter the formula B, whatever. So basically, it gives us this information. Sales. Do you see? I'm going to go here. I have to enable editing. I have to go here, and I'm going to show sales equal here. You see what I'm doing? Cost of goods sold are going to equal cost of goods sold. Gross margin. I know the gross margin is going to be equal to this minus this. See what I'm doing? I'm going to go through all of this, put everything in. Then, this is the most important. It's going to say, check your work by changing the variable selling cost to this and keeping everything else the same. And then when you do that, your income statement should now show 700 and the margin, contribution margin 4,700. Do you see how it says that? If you do not get these answers, find the errors. Okay, does that make sense? Save your completed form. You're going to save it with this information. People go, what happens in the past is people they save it before they do this step. Guess what they get? 0. I want you to save it with this stuff. So no matter what chapter we're in, you're going to do something, then it's going to have you change it. Save it with the change. Does that make sense? And then save it, last name, first name, chapter 1. Or last name, first name, chapter 2. But my biggest thing here, you will get full credit if this is in here. If it's not, I'm not going to give you credit. Am I making sense? Yes, Stu.
This is like something that auto corrects itself, so tell if you got it wrong like right away, or is this something you correct?
I correct.
Oh.
So with everything else that we have, homework or quizzes, it's instant results. This one, I have to go into each person's Excel and grade it and make sure you did it right. And it's 100 or 0. Okay. I mean, meaning you got to do it what it's telling you here. And please hear me, even though I say it, people don't do it. So if you want 100 on this kind of easy assignment, and they're all easy, they're just wanting you to understand from a different, Excel's wonderful in accounting purposes. Save it as this, save your file as last name, first name, chapter 1. Easy A, okay? Does that make sense, guys? Yes, no? So that is your Excel. Your homework, if you're in class, I'm going to put the answers on the board and give you the opportunity with your phone to take screenshots. No offense, someone in my first class has a 5-year-old phone and couldn't do the screenshots. I don't want to be mean, but I'm not going to do your screenshots for you. Okay? Does that make sense? If you can take them with your phone, great. Or get them from someone else. Okay? The reviews. This week, chapter 1 review is due on Monday evening. Basically, what happens is you will go in here, you'll launch this book, and it really is a great way of knowing you can start the questions. And for example, select all that apply. Cost objects include anything for which revenue data is desired, organizational subunits, departments, customers, anything for which cost data is desired. I'm just going to click on a button and I'm fairly medium that I've got the answer correct. And I've got, or anything for which revenue data is desired. I'm wrong. Refers to costs, not revenue. Well, I thought I had it right. Correct answer. Oh, but I'm missing some. See, so I need to go back and put it in right. Then go on to my next question, blah, blah, blah. So you should, it's really a great way for you to learn the material, guys. Okay? Any questions? Good, bad, indifferent?
I guess I kind of have a question. So basically, we'll only have one day to do the review. Because we'll learn the material on Wednesday. And then we have to finish it by Thursday.
So I used to make the reviews always due on Tuesday before you even came to class. And now I changed it to Thursday.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, I'm just trying to spread it out so everybody's not overwhelmed. Yeah, I used to make them on Tuesday, so you had to do it. So at least when you came to class, you had an understanding of what went on. And I thought, no, come to class, learn, and then do the review. Does that make sense, guys? Any questions? Okay. Shoot.